It's likely it won't. It's likely that I will at some point make significant progress through this game, and I will full game over, having to start the whole thing over. I know what the game over situation is in this game. In this game, you can game over like 5 or 6 times, something like that. And then eventually, you do have to pay for your crimes. You will eventually game over enough times that you may not continue your progress. So, while this game can be beaten in like 15 minutes, it will probably take several hours with full game overs happening occasionally, and it's pretty easy to die a lot in this game. So, I hope to finish it. I hope for us to be able to see the end of it. It's pretty wild. I don't commit to it though, especially considering I know what the final boss entails, and if I game over there enough times, we may just not see the credits. That's a possibility. But we're gonna see pretty much everything this game has to offer. It's pretty sick. So the whole premise is that Clouseau is chasing us through all of the different... God, this game is so slippery. All the different movie studios, movie sets. Yeah, let's start with Pink and Hood. That's fine. If I manage to collect the tricks that I need, I may use them to help me finish this game. Pull first death. There we go. So hats do stack. Your hat is your health. When you have a hat, you can take a hit and not die. And when you don't have a hat, then you potentially die. No, come on. Jesus. Ah. Collecting extra tricks is probably to my benefit. You have to hit Clouseau 5 times. Alright, this is pretty good RNG I'm getting here. I knew better than that. I knew better than to just jump down on him. I'm not going to worry too much about gaming over right now. I will probably get my first game over soon and all that, but until I get my sea legs under me, it doesn't make sense to be too precious about dying. So, the tricks are actually really valuable. Most people, when they play this casually, don't ever really find them. I get to continue. Yeah, it's the safe zone. Get it? Do you understand the joke of the safe zone? if I get out of here? Is it just like waiting out the clock? I don't remember exactly how this works. Oh, there's an extra life here? I didn't remember the save area giving you extra lives. That's a nice bit. Hey! Good Clouseau RNG, good Clouseau RNG. Oh my god. Clouseau. Beautiful bean burrito, you. He has 2 spots he can spawn. And when you hit him, he randomly chooses a different spot to move to. So the fact that he chose the same spot every single time was, a very nice treat for me. I would like to get off, thank you. Because the film set I'm on is Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. Kids. Children. No! You bastard. Oh, I needed that, huh? Forgot I have to build that platform. Was this before Bubsy? When did Bubsy for the SNES come out? This was 93, if I'm not mistaken. No, but I mean this game in particular. But you're right. Pink Panther's from what, like the 50s or something? Is the hat a hit point? Yes, so your hat represents you having hit points. If you collect another hat while you're wearing a hat, they stack. So, I mean, not visually, but they stack, so you'll take a hit and you'll still have your hat, but you can think of it as you have a health bar and every... and the hat is an indicator of whether or not you have more than 0 hit points. This is going really well. I think I'm just gonna have to ultimately not care about gaming over and just like take the opportunity to more or less relearn what I'm doing here, because I did not mean to fall down. It wouldn't it be great if you could get like stacked hats? play it pretty safe here, but that's very difficult. The weight hurts you. The weight, the one that's supposed to help you launch, causes you pain. It is a device built for my discomfort. Yo, Mason, thank you so much for the resub. If I can clear like 2 or 3 stages before I get my first full game over, I think I'll be pretty happy with that. This game has a lot of stages, so I think I need to temper my expectations and just recognize that I will be getting a few full game overs before the end of it. Thank you. That was the exit right there, did you know? 5 or 6? I don't actually know. I know that whenever I watch people play this casually, it's enough continues that you start to get comfortable. Like, of course, I'll just get unlimited. And then, eventually, the game shows its hand. I feel like, to a certain extent, my best bet here is just to, like, try to find a new speed route through this level. Like, rather than trying to just play it cautiously, I feel like trying to find a new, more or less, speed run through the level is going to do me more favors. Alright, that's cat on a hot pink roof. Now let's do Pinkbeard. Pinkbeard has one of the few glitches in this game that like you can do in a speedrun, and I really love it. So I'm gonna do it. Usually you'd get crushed underneath the ship, but if you crouch and then start swimming as it's coming down at you, you can actually pretty easily clip into the ship, and then that whole segment is just kind of like, I don't know, rendered unimportant. There's also a trick to... Can't remember what it is. There's a trick to skipping this level. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Let's see if I can figure it out. Go Gorilla, thanks so much for the resub. There's a way to jump from there up the side of the ship. I'm trying to remember exactly how to do it. But it skips all of the annoying stuff inside the ship, so I'm trying to see if I can work it out again. There we go. Whoops, died. Let's see. I'm sure I can do this. I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure next time I'll be able to do it. Okay, that's not great. That's not great to have taken that hit there. This is another one of those games that's like intensely frustrating to play casually, but speedrunning it is actually a lot of fun. Just because the game obviously doesn't expect you to be any good at it or beat it. So subverting that expectation is just really enjoyable. How am I having such a hard time getting into that hole there? If I can relearn how to do this, it's going to set me up really well for being able to... Like, there's just so many levels and you have to complete them on one set of continues, so... Like, anything I can do to make my life easier in individual levels is going to be better. Like, Pinkbeard is one of the most frustrating levels casually, and being able to skip so much of it is pretty huge, but I forgot how hard this is to actually do consistently. Bastard. It's so easy to do that too. It is wild how easy they made that. You're supposed to get crushed by the bottom of this ship, by the way. It maybe isn't obvious because of how easy I'm making it look to get in there, but that's just because the trick to getting in there is unbelievably easy. He's just standing there. He's just camping the side. No, you're absolutely supposed to get crushed. I'll show you. Let me show you what this looks like when you're trying to do it correctly, and we'll see if I can get through without getting crushed. Yeah, that went okay. Trying to push those cycles is a really great way to take a hit. The timing on this trick is actually really tough. You have to be standing so far to the right, and you have to basically get a running start so that your jump height is higher, and jump almost immediately, otherwise you clobber the side of the ship. There we go. There we go. That's the end of the level. Okay, so far, on one set of continues, I've cleared 3 levels. That's actually not bad. That's kind of better than I was expecting. Let's do, do I want to do... Yeah, we'll do Pink Ranger. That's fine. Great start. I'm trying to remember, there's a setup for being able to jump across that gap off of the bounce of one of the boots, but obviously I'm not setting anything up, I'm just dying. Ah, okay. So you get 5 continues, your 6th one you don't get the coin anymore, so you can't go up. Alright. So let's play the other levels. I don't want to do the ones I've already done, because I've kind of refreshed myself on them. So we're going to do the other levels. My hope is that I'm going to get reacclimated to all the levels, and in the end I should have no problem just doing them all in one run. I don't know, you can't go any further right. It's not the door that you enter or anything like that. It's literally just that going far enough right triggers either gaming over or continuing. I used to have a setup for jumping straight up to the upper level of the... Is it like that? No? But that almost reached. Thanks for hitting me? These tumbleweeds are vicious. No, I hit up! You bastard. Jeff, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to refresh myself on the timing for this. There is a timing where you can jump off of the boots at the end of that line and bounce off of the ones that are coming up on the next one. This level is one of this game's meanest tricks, and what I mean by that... Oh, there you go. And what I mean by that is that there's a level inside this level called Pink Ranger Hotel. This game, by the way, does not really care. So the way this game works is that the last level unlocks when you've beaten all the other levels, but it's actually checking each and every level that you've beaten it. And so if you beat every level, the final level won't unlock unless you've come in here and beaten this level, this like little tiny level inside the level. Which I think is kind of sinister. It's very easy to not know that that level exists. There's no real reason for you to like go back and check those doors. No, the safe area doesn't count. For whatever reason, the game does not give a shit about the safe area. Do I not think it's a bug? No, I don't think it's a bug. I just don't think they considered the safe area to be one of the things that needed to be checked. I wonder if it's possible to memorize... because these all seem like fixed drops. I wonder if it's possible to memorize where the 1-ups appear and come out ahead on the safe area. Like, if there's more... so, I guess my thought process, let me share my whole thought process with you, is that if there's more than one 1-up in this safe area, you might be able to farm it for 1-ups. Collect 2, die once, repeat. It could be that collecting the tricks... like, you need to collect the trick boxes in order to unlock other things appearing? Yeah, see, there's a 1-up. Probably not, Google. Sorry. I'm a fake Jetsons fan, sorry. There we go, that's what I wanted. What do tricks do? So you have a bag of tricks you can use. So like for instance, if I wanted to use, what, this dog? It'll run through and it'll attack stuff. Or here's a stop sign, it freezes all the enemies for a little while. They're just like little objects that can help you. I just gotta remember which door is the right way. A baker who's not great at maths here. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the almost baker's dozen. This whole level's just a door maze, by the way. Teledorter maze. Yeah, pretty much. Do tricks play a role of the speedrun? Yes. Actually, they play a somewhat significant role. You want to get a few of the stop signs because you can kill the final boss a lot easier if you just freeze him for a minute. And the final boss is a nightmare. Like, I don't want to oversell this, but if you can't just stop time for him, he is a miserable fight. I kind of want to see whether or not I can kill him without the stop sign, though. Okay, so that's Jungle Pink. I think that's all the levels except for I haven't done any of the refrigerator levels, and the refrigerator levels are choice. You need that coin. That coin right there is not optional. You know, I've thought about that before, Bridget, and I gotta tell you, I agree with you. I think it's kind of fucked up. This is one of those bad games I'd kind of love to revisit speedrunning. I kind of miss it. I don't feel strongly enough that I'm probably going to do it, but I think about this game sometimes, and about how routing this and running this was a lot of fun. What do the coins do? That's a great question. It may not be obvious what I'm doing sometimes, but these toll boxes in this level, they look like coffee cups. You put a coin in them to do something. So I have if you look in the bottom left, I have an umbrella coin and I have a bridge coin. So if I put the bridge coin in here, it builds a bridge for me. You can skip a lot of the platforming right here if you get the right jump, and I'm not remembering what the right jump looks like. It definitely doesn't look like eating shit over and over, I'll tell you that much. All of this is just set up for the final 2 levels, and the final 2 levels are the worst. There we go. That's what I needed. Just need to figure out the right angle there. Pink lemonade. Here's another great frustrating level for you. So the bit for this level is that these straws here, if you get caught by them, they basically just take you back. They pick some spot earlier in the level and they take you back. So you're trying to make progress without getting caught by the straws. This is pretty much my favorite music in the game. Pink Lemonade has one of the best jams. All the music in this game is fantastic, actually. No complaints. If there is a redeeming quality to be had in this game, it is by far the music. Okay. Well, I was gonna give that exactly 1 shot, and I did. MTI. Bastard. Was the original Pink Panther movie slash cartoon slash media, was it a cartoon or was it more akin to what the Pink Panther's theoretically supposed to be about. Cartoon came later. Okay. Wasn't it that the Peter Sellers movies had the cartoon as like the intro and outro like credits cards, and they just turned it into a full-fledged cartoon because people liked it? Is that the story? Basically, Manley and Associates made only bad video games, but I actually like most of the games that they've made. They're like... They all have... I don't know how to describe it. It's, They all have, like, this very difficult to describe quality about them that I generally like. It's not that it's so bad it's good. I mean, I definitely have played games where it's so bad it's good, but, like... They all feel like they've got this ambitious streak to them. Like, the Wizard of Oz game, for how actually bad it is, and I'm not gonna sit here and be the guy who's like, Wizard of Oz for the SNES is actually a good game, because it's not. But, like, they very clearly had this big picture idea for the game that kind of rules. Like, almost every element of the SNES Wizard of Oz game is good except for its execution. If that makes sense. This is a level where you really cannot, like, genuinely cannot afford to lose any health ever. Because the end of this level is almost... I don't want to oversell it, but the end of this level is pretty much a guaranteed having to take a few hits. I lost my tricks already, which is really bad because I actually need the stop sign trick at the end of this level for this level to be possible, really. See, like, you're absolutely going to take hits off of Clouseau. And there's, like, 3 of him here, if I'm not mistaken. thought I saw a trick box as I was going up this hill last time. Where's that toll? Oh, that's a toll. Is there a trick box anywhere around here? Thanks, man. I think if I take my time, like if I really, really take my time with this level. Okay, so this attempt is off. But I think if I really take my time with this level, I could probably get 2 hats. And if you have 2 hats on this level, at the end, you can probably damage tank the final run through the Clusos. I need to stop doing that. If I miss one of the ski lifts, I need to just wait for the next one. The speedrun just runs up these hills because you kind of know the timing of everything. Obviously, I don't know that timing right now. I think I need 2 hats to do that. I think I need 2 hats for that to work. I think this is the last level I need to refresh myself on before I can make a run for the final level. Okay, that was good. I have 1 extra hat right now, and I could have 2 extra hats if I don't screw up this next part. Yeah, the speedrun, by the way, all the speedrun does is it pulls out the stop sign trick and runs past all the Clusos. Alright, I think I win with 2 extra hats. Nope. I think if I wanted to win with 2 extra, or with that number of hats, I think I needed to, I think I needed to run through the first one, and that would have worked for me. Let's do the refrigerator levels again. I genuinely think this game is a fun speedrun, but it's obviously a nightmare. It's just like a nightmare to play, in general. Okay. I didn't dodge the first one because I didn't realize there was a second one there. Yeah, there's debug stuff left in this game, so if you have a second controller plugged in, you can, like, teleport around and stuff. Okay, now I have to actually play it safe. There's a bone there. Ah, you bastard! Stuffing battle's giving me a real run for my money. Yo, Smite, thanks for the raid. How you doing today, Smite? We're playing Pink Goes to Hollywood. An extremely good game. Who knows why it's in this marathon. This will allow me to run through that one, and then kill that one. And I can be done with this level. Because you're inside of a chicken. Or turkey, sorry. I missed my jump. I missed it again. There we go. This is okay. I'm in okay shape right now. I'm no longer in okay shape. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. You have to watch out for those straws that... Oh, God damn it. I was gonna say, the horizontal straws, you have to be careful of those, because they will grab you. I don't need to say it anymore, you just saw it. Yo, T-Flower, thanks so much for the resub. That was a long time, holy heck. Thank you for your support. Yeah, welcome everybody from Smite's channel. If you haven't seen, I've been doing this marathon of all quote-unquote bad games since the beginning of the month. We're in week 3 out of 4 weeks. It's been a lot of fun. Pretty much every night we're playing through a different game. You can type !trash to see the full schedule. If you want to make sure you're here for one of your favorites. Also, we have a new YouTube channel, and gosh, it would mean so much to me if you would consider subscribing to it. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, you know, so that YouTube actually unlocks any of its features. I've been uploading clips throughout the marathon. I have a new editor. It's doing incredible work. Network is doing awesome work with my VODs. Thanks in part to all the clips that people have been making. You can type !clips to see what I'm talking about, perhaps. But the short version is that those clips that you make my editor's job so much easier. And I'm really grateful to all of you who have been making clips throughout the marathon. Of the good and the bad moments alike. If you want to support the channel in a non-monetary way, which I strongly support, I appreciate the financial support, but I mostly just appreciate people being here. But if you wanna support the channel, one of the easiest ways you can do it is if something fun happens on stream, make a clip. Those clips often end up in those highlight videos. Yeah, we have a rule about the YouTube channel, only nice vids allowed. So, if you see a video on there, chances are it's going to be nice. How's the game going? You know, I've at this point pretty much beaten every level, but you have to beat them all in one set of game overs. So, I'm kind of just like brushing up, refreshing myself before we make a push for the final 2 levels. But here's the thing, is that the final 2 levels are way harder than any of the other levels. So even if I do get there, even if I do get to those final levels, I still have to beat them on whatever lives and continues I have remaining. Seeing the end of this game tonight is going to be a real challenge. I will be surprised if I finish it, no matter how long it takes. Nothing is promised. Is there like an actual difference between what regular lemonade is and what pink lemonade is? I don't have a problem with pink lemonade if it's just pink. I don't really know if pink lemonade's supposed to be different in some way. In fact, pink is one of my favorite colors. Oh, they make it with pink lemons? That makes sense. That's my bad. Oh, see, I like sour things, so if the idea is to make it less sour, I can't support that, I'm sorry. I want everyone to have the drink that they want, and if having a less sour lemonade is what you want, then I will support you. But for me, I want it to be sour enough to hurt. Why does this game have flashing lights? Ultimately, your guess is as good as mine, but also, games in the 90s really didn't have a lot of concern with photosensitivity, so if it's hard on your eyes, you know, try to make the decision that's best for you, but... Alright, I think now that I've seen all the levels again, I think that it's time to make a push for the final levels. To try to die as little as possible. I might have to take a few resets at times. Alright, Pink and Hood's up first. Oh, I absolutely beat Virtual Hide, and I loved that game. I guarantee that you will see me stream that game again on my stream sometime. I don't know when, but it will happen. That's bad news. Come on, don't go back up. Oh, he went back up. There's a hat around here, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is. Alright, I will take the hat, thank you. Thank you for the hat. Bastard. They're just dropping stuff on me. I had a blast with Virtual Highlight. Like, I even talked about on Twitter, and I'm not joking, I'm genuinely thinking about setting up, like, a Virtual Highlight League. Just, like, as a silly idea to try and see if I have fun with. I want an excuse to play Highlight with my friends. Virtual Highlight with my friends. So... I'm gonna reset. This is, I'm eating through lives and I can't afford that. See, that's the problem with this, is that I don't really have a choice. I'm going to have to do some resets. Hey, Apple wins. Can you enter a seed in Virtual Highlight? Yes. When you create your world, you either create it with a random name or you can name it yourself, and that name is the seed. Smite, are you gonna come in and tell us all about Pink Panther? Are you kidding? Are you really that much of an expert on Pink Panther? I bet this guy's only seen 100 episodes of Pink Panther max. Alright, Smite. I'm gonna get you in the call. Smite offered. Hey. It's up to Smite. He can take the call or not.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on? You playing the Pink Panther?
Yeah, I am. And you told us that you were going to tell us all about the history of the Pink Panther cartoon from the 1960s up till the 90s.
Yes. Have you seen them?
I've watched some. I mean, as a kid they were on, but I've not watched, like, all of them.
Do you know what it's originated from?
The Peter Sellers movies where he was a jewel thief.
You know people's names, damn.
Well, I knew that it was a movie about a jewel thief. In chat earlier, we were talking about it and they mentioned the Peter Sellers movies. So, I got lucky that chat fed me the information I needed.
Yeah, they were just a weird cartoon at the start, and also the logo for those, and then they decided, what if we just kept making these? Because they're really easy to make.
It's a weirdly compelling idea for a cartoon, right? It's like, we made it as our intro and outro cartoon, and people are like, the movie's cool idea, but what we really want more of is that pink cap. Gotta have more of that pink cap.
What is this Discord thing you have? This overlay is out of control.
Oh, it's the Fugitech overlay. There's a website that lets you do really sophisticated things with Discord calls. This is its default. You have chosen default.
Never heard of this thing. I want this. Now I'm distracted from what I came in here for.
Better not shoot me, Cluso. Oh my... Okay, so Cluso has given me the worst RNG possible. I love him. I love that doofus. And the eagle drove me straight into the safe area. Oh, I forgot that The Simpsons came from the Tracy Ullman Show.
How do you like this game?
I actually, I've speedrun before. I'm a big fan of this game. It's like, it's weirdly compelling, even though I know it is definitely a bad game. There's like This is not one of those games that I'm gonna die on the hill of. Actually, it's a good game. It's bad, but like weirdly compelling. Each of the levels are so unique, and they all are doing something totally different, and they're each individually bad for some, like, cool reasons. I'm mostly just here for the bad video games.
We'll start with the classic, the Pink Blueprint, Bon Voyage, and the Pink Tailfly in 1969, Season 1. That one rules. It's so good. They're painting over the same thing, and you can't stop them. You can't get the thing to paint right. It's a classic. Nominated for an award. Did not win one, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely loved it. I don't think I've seen all of this show that you're playing because it's really crappy. He talks in it. He's just a regular '90s mascot thing. He's also, do you know any of those cartoons from the '90s, like Taz and his friends? All of the friends show up. Garfield and Friends. The Friends every time. Half of the show is the Friends.
Is it like
about the Friends?
Is it like Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends? Like a whole bunch of side cartoons added on?
Well, yeah, I guess it is like that, except for that's a good show, so I feel like it's a bad comparison.
Okay.
It's just like Tom and Jerry had one. Like, I think Tasmania was one of the worst ones I saw because the Taz, you know, the force of nature, the beast. He has a family, and he's just like the son. He's just like an angry teen, and his friends get half the airtime, and his family gets the other half. It was one of the worst shows ever.
Did you watch Underdog growing up?
Yes.
Underdog was one of my favorites because all of the side cartoons for it were so good. Like Tennessee Tuxedo, and there was like a scientist, and he would draw an invention on the whiteboard, and it would like come to life. What a good show.
Pink Panther started by mixing in the Inspector, which obviously is referencing the source, but that guy's cartoons aren't very interesting, I guess, compared to Pink Panther, which eventually just launched off into its own thing. And almost all of those are up on YouTube, and they're all like 6 minutes each.
They made a cartoon just of like Inspector Clouseau?
Yes, it sucks.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, maybe you'll like it. I don't like it. It's in the same janky style as Pink Panther, and it's a guy with a weird fake French accent bumbling around trying to solve crimes.
It feels like one of those like who is this made for things. I love that.
I've seen worse. Worse being the '90s Pink Panther show. I've seen worse. Yeah, it's not always bad. Like Dexter's Lab again is well written. Like the monkey part of the show is incredible.
Sure.
But Heathcliff, somebody mentioned that one. Heathcliff is a really bad cartoon, and then the other half of it goes to, they're not even his friends, they're just a bunch of guys in a junkyard that he doesn't know, and he never meets, and they suck a lot. They're real bad news in terms of entertainment value. Not character-wise. They're bad character-wise, too. Like, they're just bad cats.
But like the cartoons themselves are bad, too.
Yes.
I feel like it must have just been, this is a popular formula, what if we don't have to write really long storylines for our characters, we just do, like, almost sketch comedy? I guess that's kind of what I relate it to, right? Like, sketch comedy succeeds on the fact that you don't have to flesh out a storyline, you can just do 5 minutes of nonsense and that lives. And I feel like a lot of these cartoons of the era were like, what if every storyline wrapped up in about 6 minutes?
Right. Dexter's Lab had monkey wrestling Randy Savage. Voice actor came in, and he was just like, "I can break your spirit, oh yeah!" And he just gave him the victory when he won. And like, it was great. It was a fantastic piece of art. I can break your bones, but I can never break your spirits. It was a whole speech. It was fantastic. I loved it. You don't get that kind of stuff out of Pink Panther 1992.
So, like, the later series of the Pink Panther had the Pink Panther speaking?
Yes.
I feel like part of the appeal of the Pink Panther was that it...
That he shut up?
As a known Bubsy liker, it's hard for me to say that that is a good thing, that the character shuts up, but I do think that the Pink Panther, part of what makes him compelling is that, like, it's all just like jazz music. Nobody has to talk for you to understand what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, the show is clever, it's minimalistic, and they take advantage of that with the art. And he is not really the hero. He's just kind of there, and he really likes the color pink for no reason. And sometimes he just gets absolutely destroyed. Like he just has the worst time. Sometimes he just keeps getting away with it. Whatever he's doing, it's random as hell what the hell he's doing. Like sometimes he's just going to the theater, and bees are attacking him, and he's just getting destroyed by the bees, and he goes to war with them and fails. It's chaotic.
Like happens.
They have a really good like sound sample that I've never heard anywhere else, and it's like somebody crashed into something like that. Poof! Like it's so good. It's so crunchy. It's a really good. They play it all the time whenever somebody runs into a wall or something. If you watch 2 or 3 of those, you're bound to hear it. It's like the Wilhelm scream, Pink Panther, and it's so freaking good. And the '90s cartoon does not have that, and I think that's the biggest drawback that they've got. They don't have the.
That's a surprisingly specific thing to not like about the '90s cartoon.
Yeah.
You could argue that the animation's not the same, or the stories aren't as compelling, or God forbid that the Pink Panther speaks, but it's specifically that it doesn't have the right oof sound, and
You just wait, I'll find it, I'll play it, I'll put it on my soundboard, I'll play it for you, I'll find it right now. I'm gonna start hunting down the oof.
The scary thing is you're gonna play it for me, and I'm gonna be like, you know what, I get it. And I think that's a personal failing of mine, that I'm going to understand.
Oh yeah, the theme song also was changed, and it's not the Henry Mancini theme song, I'm pretty sure. But you know, even if you haven't seen it, you still know it. If you heard it, you'd be like, ah, that's the one, Pink Panther. Kind of like the Spy Hunter theme from the TV show. People know that song, even if they've only played Spy Hunter and they haven't seen all those detective shows.
Okay, I have gotten through Pinkenhood and Cat on a Hot Pink Roof without gaming over. In fact, without really losing any lives, so I'm like on good track right now. What? Oh man, I messed up the glitch.
Pinkbeard.
Yeah, it's like Blackbeard, but they changed the color to pink. All of the levels, they just took one word and replaced it with pink. And for some of them, it's like, oh, that's kind of cute, that's kind of clever. Like Pinkbeard, I think, really works, because the original was a color, and they replaced it with a color. But some of it's really a stretch.
I forgot that some of the old Pink Panther episodes have a laugh track for no reason.
Yeah, we were just talking about that decade. We were just talking about how the later cartoons had the Pink Panther talking and how offensive that is. God, I keep falling. It kind of makes sense. I mean, you have certain expectations for some media, and like the Pink Panther not talking was such a characteristic element. I mean, maybe not for everyone, but in my estimation, I kind of see the fact that the Pink Panther doesn't speak as being a fairly large character element. It's such a weird idea.
What do you think his voice sounds like?
No, please, please. What I hate is that no matter what like, no matter what I think his voice sounds like, it's probably going to be worse.
I'm pretty sure he sounds just like a regular guy. He's just like, hey, it's me, the Pink Panther. He just shows up. I can't remember, though.
It's like if they got, what's his name? Chris Pratt? What if Chris Pratt were playing the Pink Panther? Here's my impression of Chris Pratt playing the Pink Panther. Hey, it's me, I'm the Pink Panther. You're gonna have to wake up pretty early to make a Chris Pratt joke faster than me. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Okay, just gonna die immediately. I don't know. I don't know why people clap for my nonsense. I guess it must be what it feels like to be Chris Pratt.
Oh, you got gated.
It happens. This level is such a nightmare. It's just one giant door maze, but it's like a really uninteresting door maze. The saving grace here is that you can choose to totally ignore the door maze and just instead go to the exit, but you have to know where that is. I wish it would not spawn me over here when I die. Or when I finish a level, sorry. This is actually a really good attempt. I have died a few times, but for the most part... Okay, that sucks. I'm gonna have to play this level legit, and I do not wish to.
I saw you were cheating on the boat. You were doing some hacks, messing it up.
On oh yeah. In Pinkbeard, you're supposed to die if the boat crushes you, but it's actually shockingly easy to just clip through it, so you do. You have to do that tiny level inside the level. You have no choice. What's Jungle Pink? I assume Jungle Book. The level does not strike me as if it's supposed to be Jungle Book, but I always get skittish and jump out of the minecart, and I definitely don't have to. Some of them I have to. Like that one. If you try to stop on these cows, Pink Panther is so slippery that you're pretty much guaranteed to die. Like, not running it out is death. Alright, I think it's time to head into the refrigerator.
Oh, I love that for you.
Refrigerator is the worst levels. Taking that hit there sucks. So I'm gonna have to play the end of this level really safe now, and that is not easy to do. kidding me? Yeah, you'd think the refrigerator would be chill on account of it being a refrigerator, but nope, it's hell. Welcome to hell. I guess it makes sense. Hell is cold. I wonder if that's one of the wishbones that messes me up later. I wonder if... Nope, still a nightmare. Still a nightmare! I still need to do that promised playthrough of Dante's Inferno. I bought the PS3 version, and I was lent a PS3 to play it with, so...
Never give up.
I won't give up. Schmumbler, thanks so much for the resub. Did I finish the PC... the PC 98 version? Yeah, when I played it, I beat the whole thing. I'd love to play through it again someday, because, there's, like, a lot of side content that I totally missed out on. I kind of want to just play through it again and follow a guide or something so I can see it all. But, playing through that with Textractor is kind of tough mechanically to get running right, and Textractor doesn't work the way it used to. It used to like leverage a free key for Google Translate, and I think it doesn't work anymore. They changed the setup instructions for it, and I feel like I looked at it one time and said, this is too much trouble for me to bother with. But yeah, when I played through it the one time, I got through the whole thing casually. But that game just has a ton of side content that I missed that I'd love to go back through and play. You kidding me? You kidding me? The shark hit me? I hate these sharks. I hate these sharks so much. Real life sharks, pretty cool. These sharks, they suck. Can you imagine someone learning Japanese just to play one obscure Japanese game? Actually, that probably describes a great many of my friends who have a cursory understanding of Japanese. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry. This is the wrong chat to, like, make an offhanded comment about that, because, like, I probably just called out 20% of my chat. Okay, making good progress. I think Pink Chill's all that's left before the final level opens up. Not that Pink Chill is promised, but... Someone made a patch for Tamashii no Man, the Dante's Inferno for PC 98, but it only translates the item text, I think it was. It was kind of a disappointing patch because the author clearly put a lot of work into it to get it to work, and I think kind of burnt out on it, and basically published it and said, it only does this amount, and I don't plan on improving it, please do not ask me.
I forgot that they only have, like, a little bit of variation on the Pink Panther theme, and they use it on every single one of these. And that actually is good because it sounds great.
Yeah,
Song.
I think the Pink Panther remixes that are in this are actually quite good. But you're right that there's not perhaps enough of them. They needed more if they really wanted to mix it up.
That's true to the source material.
Okay, I think that's enough to unlock Pinkenstein? No. Polterpink, there we go. Cool, off to a great start. Fantastic. Love Polterpink.
That's it. I found it. Nice and clean.
Play it again? That's a really weird sound effect.
They use that for the Pink Panther or his enemies. It doesn't matter who. If it's a dog, if it's a bird, it doesn't matter.
Why would you need another sound effect?
It's great. It's like when you're playing Contra and everyone blows up in a circle of fire. It's just like that. It's perfect. You don't need those fancy deaths. That's probably Mel Blanc, too. Going.
Here we go. The most important level in the entire game. This level is 4 times as long as any level in this game should be.
It looks good. Looks like a fun time.
Just so you can get a preview. That's how long the level is right there.
Can't skip any of that, or
No, not really.
you know what I think?
Couldn't agree more.
Oh, so what's your health like in this game? You just die in one hit, or
No,
That's
you
what it looks
start
like.
you start with a hat on. The hat represents having at least 1 hit point. You can pick up other hats to get more hit points, but it's pretty much the one hat. That's my first game over though. This is a really promising attempt, unfortunately.
This feels like Blockbuster sat down and was like, you know what's gonna be huge? Pink Panther. Can we make this game last longer?
That's what kids want, is they want their Pink Panther game to take longer.
Trying to damage boost the toll.
Well, I used a coin earlier that... God damn it, I forgot about that. If the platform is near the ceiling and you touch the platform, it assumes that you were standing on the platform and crushes you. So, pretty good system, actually. I think that there's another coin around here I'm supposed to grab. There it is. There's the one. There's the nasty boy coin. And I'm dead anyway, it doesn't matter.
Toll, please. I enjoy your corpse flailing around and doing damage.
Yeah. I did it. Oh, I didn't do it again. I'm pretty sure, though I haven't really tested it, I'm pretty sure you can have your corpse clear a level for you. I might be wrong, but your corpse is still solid. Like, you can jump on enemies with it and kill enemies. I feel like there's gotta be a way to set it up so that you can have your corpse clear a level for you. Okay, here's where the level absolutely goes off the rails. I'm gonna play this super slow. I feel like I'm forgetting that I can go slow in this, because I still have that speedrunner garbage brain. Because as a speedrunner, you would never want to do this. This would suck. But me, a genius, I'm perfectly happy to take my time here. Have I played Pinkadelic Pursuit? I have not. I feel like they put that hat up there because they knew that jumping down here you would not be able to land on anything, so they just assumed you're gonna take a hit, here's a free extra hit point.
It doesn't seem like he actually talks very much in this new show. Sometimes he does, though. Just narrators. I think that's the mistake.
Feels like the Pink Panther did really well as a game that didn't need anyone talking. I don't understand who changed their mind on that point.
It's a case of, will the new generation of kids like this? Probably not. Let's make it... He's wearing, like, a helmet and rollerblades, and like, he's very extreme 90s.
I need to check what tricks I have. I'm really hoping that I still have a stop sign trick, because if I don't, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. Nope, it's all just running dogs. Fantastic stuff. Love to see it. I mean, he's a good boy, don't get me wrong, but not the good boy I need. Can't get the camera to scroll down. That's fine. That's normal stuff. Okay. I have some extra hits banked. I need some extra hits banked. Please, God, survive. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like I don't have to kill this guy, but I'm going to because I am not willing to take even a single risk right now. I'm becoming more willing to take a risk as he takes more hits. Okay, Pinkenstein's done. I just have to get to the end of this level.
Nice.
But the Clouseau fight's going to be nearly impossible because I don't have a stop sign trick. I gotta take my time here because there's a lot of garbage here that I remember routing through how to take damage here, and have enough health to make it to the end. It's like spiders that fall on you from the ceiling, which is awesome mechanically. Screw you. Trying to keep my eyes out for more health. So I am one hit from dead because I don't have a hat. There's a hat. I'm now a dapper gentleman again.
Do they do anything other than HP?
Nope. It's literally just a banked hit.
Oh, worse than Jelly Boy.
Yeah. Can you imagine making a game worse than Jelly Boy?
I didn't think humans could beat Jelly Boy.
Thought you beat Jelly Boy.
Yeah, I don't remember if I cheated or not.
Okay, well that makes sense.
I think there's at least one person who runs it.
Alright, here's the Clouseau fight. No!
Oh yeah, that's the guy. You can definitely get a cartoon and as much of you would like too of this guy.
No! Okay, so the problem with dying in Polterpink after leaving Pinkenstein is that you don't go back to the exit to Pinkenstein. You go back to the beginning of the whole level. So now, I have to make it to Clouseau from the beginning of the level, not just from picking up at the end of Pinkenstein. That fight, by the way, the fact that every time you hit him, he... Just kill me. The fact that every time you hit him, he becomes invulnerable for a second and runs around is exactly the reason why you get the stop sign trick, because if you have the stop sign out, every enemy is frozen, and you can just hit him over and over without him becoming invulnerable or anything. Unfortunately, this is going to be way harder now. If I can get that bridge coin, I might be able to get more hits to Clouseau, though. Like, I'm trying to... That's the sound of me and my dreams dying.
Hey, those paintings are watching you. What do you think that character's called the ghosts are imitating right now?
The ones that are coming up from the furniture?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's your stable bad guy in Pink. He's like the antagonist every time. Just this poorly drawn man with a big nose, and his name is Big Nose.
I mean, isn't it supposed to just be like Clouseau, though?
No, that's definitely a different guy. As far as I can tell, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could say that.
Oh, did I do a big goof here? I think I might.
Oh no.
I think I fell for the bait.
What does that mean?
I think I might need to just die, because the only other alternative would be to enter Pinkenstein again and beat it. And I'm not doing that, because if I go in there, I'm not coming back out. Yeah, he bounced me up to a higher platform and I hit an enemy. That's how I got hit my first time. I saw that, it sucked. Cool, lost a hit there. Would like to figure out how I can get an extra hit in, though. I'm trying to see if I can get that hat up there. But I don't, damn it. I don't see a coin that's not just a bridge coin. Yeah, I kind of always just assumed that those were supposed to be like... I mean, they're not Clouseau, but I kind of always assumed that they were supposed to be like, Clouseau's everywhere.
I guess it is the same universe as him. Oh, no.
Got 2 more game overs. Which is, for the challenge I'm facing right here, I'm feeling like the collar is tightening right now.
Yeah, they announced Jelly Boy for Switch Online, and for a while there, it had better internet play than Smash.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because the
There's like dedicated servers.
well, those emulators use that
Oh, right, the rollback, yeah.
rollback.
It's amazing that they have that and they can't implement that sort of thing in Smash, or have chosen not to, or whatever. Come back this way. I want to experiment with... Never mind. Whatever. God. This area is such a nightmare. Yeah, I don't... So, I mean, I have several advanced degrees in computer science, so I feel like I should know. But, like, on the surface, I don't have a really good grasp of whether or not rollback netcode is considerably more difficult with more than 2 players. Like, I don't have a good handle on what that actually entails for...
Well, did you, I was gonna ask, did you play Mario Maker 2 online when it first came out? Versus?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's all delay netcode. I mean, is that really the operative issue with rollback? Is just race conditions? I feel like you could probably make some assumptions that would reduce the possibility of race conditions. But I mean, again, I'm outright saying I don't have a lot of understanding of the specific challenges here. So.
Oh, when Mario Maker 2 came out, it was a chance of 1 frame every 10 seconds. Super unplayable until somebody disconnected, finally. It was the worst I've ever seen. I can't believe it. It slipped past.
I think that's the big thing that surprises me about Nintendo games and their really rough netcode, is that you would think that in the testing process, they would, like, test it with poor connections and see how unplayable it is and be like, well, that wouldn't be acceptable. And it feels like, to some extent, they're cool with it? I don't... Or don't necessarily see it as that big of a deal?
Just about every Nintendo game has some huge flaw, and the internet is usually the one.
Is this like a cultural thing where, like, is Japanese internet so good that they can build around that sort of infrastructure and trust that you're going to get really good connections? Is that maybe the issue? Well, I mean, there's obvious benefits to the peer-to-peer delay-based netcode that Nintendo uses. I mean, you're being foolish if you don't think that there's, like, obvious design decisions for why that's really good. Like, they don't have to have dedicated servers. It's, like, overall, from a cost standpoint, it's obviously the better decision on their end, but it produces such bad player experiences, I feel like they should stop caring about that. I don't know.
I'm surprised they fixed it, because they usually don't.
Smash got a fix that helped it? Or sorry, Mario Maker 2 got a...
It's not unplayable, But it's better.
Okay. Just about had it with this stage. This is exactly what I knew was going to happen, because in the speedrun, if you die in after you leave Pinkenstein and you go into Polterpink, or go back to Polterpink, if you die, like, the run's basically dead. There's nothing you can do about it, because having to do this whole run back, it's not just that it's time-consuming, it's that it consumes so much health, on average, that you can't even make it to the boss. Even if you're speedrunning, even if you just know where everything is, it's just impossible. It's an impossible ask.
Watch out for them candles. I want to see the hitboxes on these things. I just want big red danger squares as this candle walks.
I keep getting got by these spiders, so I'm trying not to, like, just run into one. Ah. I don't have time for this. I've got to hurry. Got a French inspector to kill. Please move. How did I take a hit there? Bullshit!
Yeah.
No! You can't get away with that, old man!
I see we're going for a classic 12 hits.
No, he takes like 30. He takes so many hits. It's...
Damn.
That was my best attempt up to that point. If I can get that rhythm right, you can just stand there and hit him over and over, but... it's, like, risky. Can you come down here? What is your problem? What's wild to me is I don't think most of this game is, like, outright bad. I think it's hard and kind of dumb, but I don't think most of this game is bad. The actual thing that I think makes this game bad overall is stuff that no one ever sees. No one ever gets to this level. No one plays long enough to get to this level. This is what's bad about the game. All that other nonsense, like, oh, I can't figure out what to do in Pinkenhood or whatever, like, that level's cool. I don't care what anyone says.
Didn't you just make a tweet about controversial opinions?
Yeah.
I see.
I've got a lot of them.
I was just checking in.
The Bad Games Enjoyer has logged on.
Yeah. Unlike me, I hate all games. What's the last good game I've played?
Genuinely cannot think of one.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta admit, Pong was pretty good yesterday.
I watched it for a really long... I'm surprised at how good that was for as long as it was.
Yeah, nothing beats Power Wash Simulator. That's a perfect game.
Well, not every game can be Power Wash Simulator, sadly.
Yeah, worst thing about Power Wash Simulator is sometimes the maps are too big, which just means you got more to power wash.
Okay, I have so far not taken any hits. Never mind, I have only taken 1 hit, 2 hits. What the fuck is with the end of this level? This level was built like fuckers. How did you not get hit? I landed right on your head, you... A game by frickers for frickers. You'd have to be a real sicko to like this game, I don't know what to tell you. I promise I have not knocked down Clouseau's health bar past the halfway point. I'm pretty confident of that. I don't know how many hits he takes. I don't know that offhand. I can pretty much guarantee you that he is not down. I have not gotten him down to half health yet. That was not worth it.
But what about that idle animation?
Which one? Oh, the one where he spins his tail?
Yeah.
I actually really like that animation. Is there anything else around here? Like another hat I'm missing? I feel like if I jump down here, I'm just gonna die. It's just gonna kill me. How about I don't play with fire right now?
Have you ever put on the Ritz?
Have I put on the Ritz? I put on the Ritz every day.
Nice.
That's the end! That's it!
I got a really cool interlaced flag screen on the frame that you died on.
Mm-hmm.
I took a screenshot of it. In case you would like to enjoy.
God. So this is the level where I get the stop sign from. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be smart about this. I'm gonna do Pinkenhood last, so I have that stop sign possibly for the Clouseau fight. Yeah, it's 5 continues. With, well, you get the coin 5 times, so your 6th time, your 6th continue, you have to fully start over. It's actually really good if you think about it.
What other Manly's Associates games do you like?
I mean, I don't like that I like The Wizard of Oz, but I do actually like The Wizard of Oz for the SNES.
How about An American Tail, The Computer Adventures of Fievel and His Friends, and MS-DOS?
I am not familiar with that game. I looked up the list of Manly Associates games, because if you asked me, I would have told you that they made 2 games exactly. And seeing that whole list, I was kind of blown away by how many games they actually worked on. And how
they worked on the worst.
Not a single one of them looked like it was good.
The worst SNES game that I know of, aside from like, you know, one that somebody made in their garage as like a homebrew thing, is made by these folks. It's called King Arthur and the Knights of Justice.
That's the one that you played through, right? Because someone said that no one could beat it, and you were like, I'll take that challenge.
It was on the Cursed 50.
Did you actually end up beating it, or did you just play through it some?
I beat it without any guides.
Wow.
Made my own maps. It's a fact that if you pick up items in the wrong order that are just lying on the ground outside in the open world, you can break it to where you can't finish. You got to restart. It's pretty sweet.
That's
so
the game.
Like...
You've actually helped me a lot, because I just remembered that was a game I wanted to add to my list of maybe check this out for next year.
Go for it.
Maybe I'll have you on to help me survive it.
Yeah, one of the things the game does that's really neat is you have 12 knights, and each one of them has to have a key and a weapon, and only they can pick up their thing, and you can only take 2 of them with you at a time. You were forced to take the wrong one sometimes, so you'll have to go all the way to the end of the dungeon, beat the boss, go back home, go get Lancelot or whoever, and bring his ass back so he can get his key.
You know that Donkey Kong 64 Tag Anywhere mod? It sounds like it needs a Tag Anywhere mod.
Wolverine Adamantium Rage is a contender. Pretty bad.
I don't know that one.
That game features Wolverine having to kill every single enemy on each screen before he can move on, and they take, I don't know, 15 hits each.
That's not the NES Wolverine game, is it?
No, that one's decent, I guess. Probably not, actually. But it's
that's
not,
an LJN game. I mean, I'm not gonna say every LJN game is bad, but I mean, that is a damning red flag.
Adamantium Rage features a level timer that's invisible that will kill you instantly if it runs out. And you are grinding away with all these enemies, and they're kicking your ass. You heal over time, but you can't, because the timer will kill you. Pink beard. Crab. What happened to the gun? You don't get that gun later, or is it that weapon for the boss?
It's not a really great weapon for the boss fight. Because he moves around so much, you can't just, like, sit still and use that weapon. That's really the only way that would be useful, is if you could just kind of sit still.
I love that you died to something there.
It's... This game has that problem that a lot of platformers do, where if you jump on 2 enemies simultaneously, you kill one and the other hits you. Yep. Exactly like that. Did I already do the fridge? No. Well, I mean, I'm having to redo everything because I died, but on this attempt, no, I haven't done the fridge yet. I'm just saving Pinkenhood for last because Pinkenhood has the item, has one of the tricks I really would like to have for the final boss.
Spider-Man and the X-Men has a Wolverine section. It's pretty good. Are you familiar with that one? Put that one on your list. Spider-Man and the X-Men. Arcade's Revenge.
I don't think I know that one.
You basically have to do 2 levels with each of your 6 heroes. And Wolverine's he's being chased by the Juggernaut, and Juggernaut's moving at like 3 miles an hour, and you move much faster than that, but you have to wait for him, because suspended above him are a bunch of ropes with anvils hanging off of them, and you have to slice each one as he runs underneath it. There are like 200 of them, and you can miss 3 or 4 out of all of them. And they do everything they can to make you miss them. And it takes, I don't know, 6 minutes of just perfect play. And you'll get to the end and you won't know that you're in a dead state until he keeps on going. He still won't die. He just keeps going. Oh, you got killed by the boots.
Oh my god, I tried to land on those boots and I missed. If I die one more time on this level, I'm gonna just reset because I can't afford all these deaths. Actually, you know what? That's probably not true. If I can get the good trick to Clouseau, I don't need a ton of continues to survive it.
Oh, I forgot about the Cyclops. Oh, the thing about that game is that there's something horribly wrong with each mutant's stage. Each one's worse than the other. Spider-Man has to collect in order a bunch of little talismans, so he has to explore the whole stage. Storm is underwater for some reason, and she's helpless. She's drowning the whole time. It's a swimming stage. Gambit has an ammunition bar, and he needs to use his ammo to get through the wall, so you just run into a wall you can't blow up because you're out of bullets.
What console is this for?
SNES. And Cyclops, his health bar affects his shot, by which, if your health is low, it starts eating your inputs on purpose as a punishment for having low health, and you can't fire your gun. You can, but you have to mash more because it just doesn't work. You press the button, and it just doesn't fire, and you get hit and you lose more health. Pretty good stuff.
These are very good cows, by the way. If I wouldn't immediately die for stopping, I'd show them to you.
I can see them in the back. They're everywhere.
I didn't mean to go back into Pink Ranger. And you know what? You can't just leave a level. You have to beat it if you go into it. Cool, let's play it again. I feel like I played a bad X-Men game for Cuso Grande one time, and I don't remember what it's called. I'd love to go back and look at it again.
What console was it?
I have a vague recollection of it being like a Game Boy Color one.
Oh.
I don't even know if there is a Game Boy Color X-Men game, but... Was it the Game Gear one? Was it, Jeff? I definitely don't remember offhand. You are actually more likely to remember which one it is than I am. Cool. Well, being down here is not what I really want. Actually, never mind. I will end up where I wanted to be anyway. By no fault of my own, mind you. My favorite movie is in fact Game Over. Yep. Same.
How long is your games list these days? Am I putting Spider-Man and X-Men on that bad boy?
My 2-play backlog.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. My Patreon has helped a lot with that, because I have them vote on games to take off of my backlog.
What does that mean?
Oh, every month I put a few games I'm interested in playing off of my backlog onto my Patreon, and they vote for it. Basically what you do, but not as a punishment, as like a happy thing.
Oh, I do that as well, but I thought you were saying I just have them pick games that are bad and delete them.
No.
You guys don't want to see this, right? That's the pull of get rid of this one.
Yeah, so, when you die, or rather, when you lose enough hit points to die, you are in a state where you don't actually die until you touch the ground again. So, if you take a hit and you're in midair, you can actually bounce on enemies and do all sorts of things before you finally die. It's, I really wish it were useful for the speedrun, but to my knowledge, nothing's ever been found where that's useful in the speedrun. Some levels, in order to beat it, you have to go in a door, and in some levels, to beat it, you have to just touch the side of the screen. And if it's one of the ones where you just have to touch the side of the screen, you can die into it. But what I'd really love to see is if you could, like, die and, like, you're falling right here. If there was some way to, like, fall and hit a door or something, that would be really cool. But I don't think anyone's ever found anything where that's useful in that way. Which is kind of a bummer to me. I think that would be such a cool find for this game. Because that's the thing, right? It's like, obviously the game has some notion when you die of your corpse still, like, being your character and being able to do certain functions. And when you die, you fall through every single platform on the stage. So if a level's highly vertical, theoretically, I should be able to die, like, on the right-hand side of the stage and fall to where the door is at the end. Sadly, no such thing has been discovered yet. Yeah, this game is really trolly. If you don't just, like, look up a guide, or aren't obscenely thorough, there's 2 stages in particular it's possible to miss, and if you don't find all the stages in Honey, I Shrunk the Pink, you don't get the door that takes you to Polterpink. And if you don't find Pinkenstein inside Polterpink, you don't get Clouseau to spawn. He won't come out through the portcullis. Portcullis? I don't know how to pronounce that word. You can just not have a boss spawn? Well, you can't beat the game until you kill him. Like, killing him is the trigger for ending the game, so if the Clouseau boss at the very end doesn't spawn, that's not like, congratulations, you get to skip him. It's like, the game doesn't complete. I'll check that in a second, Gilder. If I can beat this level without hitting my first game over... I've got a few levels, or I've got a few lives, and I still have to do Pinkenhood. You have to be really careful there. If you just let the ski lift carry you all the way up off the top of the screen, it just kills you. There we go. That's not Clouseau, it's Big Nose, a different character. Was that character actually called Big Nose? Okay, that music's really good. That goes hard. Yeah.
Yeah. It's forward.
Have you ever played Treasure Master?
Yeah.
That has one of my favorite soundtracks. It's also one of the worst games. Okay, that's the trick I need. I just need to not lose it now.
Yeah, the music of the Spider-Man game kicks in so hard right when you turn it on that they fool you into thinking this is gonna be great.
Sometimes wonder whether or not, like, you know, they being Tim and his brother Folins, whether or not they cared that they made music for such terrible games, but I figure they got paid all the same, so they probably don't care all that much. Is that a boss fight? Sorta. I mean... that level's pretty short. The whole point of the level is just killing Clouseau at the end, so... yeah, it's kind of a boss fight. Alright. Now, I still have to beat Pinkenstein without getting my game over. So I have to beat it on the life set I have now. Because if I game over, it's going to take all of my tricks away from me. Yeah, so it would be very easy for you to just run past these doors right here, not realizing they're anything, but you have to go inside to do Pinkenstein. Oh, actually, it's Pinkenstein's monster. Okay, I've been getting that wrong all these years.
Yeah.
No, different game?
Well, you got to the final Clouseau.
Okay. That's like 10% of the challenge. Y'all, feel a little bit of pity for Sky. Did you know that she grew up with this game? Absolutely heinous. I never had any of these games growing up because, you know, my parents loved me. You had Roadrunner and Death Valley Rally. Major L, friend. I keep forgetting that I have the spray bottle in this level, because it's actually quite useful in this level, but I just forget that it exists, because you spend so much of the game where it's not particularly productive. Like, any water level, it's not productive. Any level where enemies are too high for you to hit them with it, it's not productive. Ba, 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 ba. Took a hit, despite putting a lot of effort into not taking a hit. Gotta wait here for one of those Frankenstein heads to come down here. God damn it. They roll left at first and tuck themselves underneath that platform in a way that you can't land on them, so you either have to meet them down there so that you can see them, or you have to anticipate it better than I just did. I might be able to do this still. This is just a nightmare scenario. Fuck you, bat!
Oof.
Was that the sound effect again? You're right, that one was better. I'm starting to see your point.
I don't have a crashing sound effect to play while I go oof.
Come down here, you idiot! Come on, I distinctly believe I said I do not want to take damage. Never mind, I guess I'll just take damage instead. You ever play that, that SNES Jetsons game?
Yeah.
Cogswell Capers, that's just a Jetsons skin over that one Japanese game that I forget the name of.
Yes, it's a good game.
I just can't believe that they put a Jetsons skin over that game. It's wild to me that they're the same game. Like, I think that was one of the first games I ever encountered where I saw a change that big, and I was like, holy crap, they've been doing this our whole lives. We never stood a chance. There was no way to see this coming.
I met somebody who didn't know what the Jetsons were, and I was trying to explain it to them, but it can't be done in a good way.
Didn't know what the Jetsons were?
Never saw it, never heard of it. And I'm like, well, it's the toxic husband, but it's the future. He doesn't do anything. He presses a button for 10 minutes and he pretends it's an 8-hour shift. A bunch of gadgets are going on. They live up in the sky. They can't see the ground. Presumably it's all messed up. I think the year's like 2020. It's hard to say what year it is. I don't actually know. Birdman said it was 2004.
I always loved that intro for the old He-Man cartoon. It's like, in the distant future of 1993. Oh no. This does not bode well for me. My last life and I just took a stupid hit. Unlike all the other very intelligent hits I usually take. Well-educated hits.
You ever sit down and watch the Jetsons?
Oh yeah, I watched Jetsons a ton as a kid.
How far did you get in the Flintstones saga?
I don't know. When I was fairly young, we had Cartoon Network, like before Cartoon Network was... I don't know, was there a point in time where Cartoon Network was like not part of the basic cable packages for the most part? I feel like I had Cartoon Network earlier than it was common to have it. When they didn't have a lot of their own original stuff, they were mostly playing like old cartoons. I remember watching Pirates of Dark Water, and
Yeah.
like no one I knew, none of my friends had any idea what that was, and I felt, did I dream it?
Flintstones eventually had an alien who was a Martian who could teleport in and make fun of them. As a common character, he was there as much as they were.
I did exactly what I was trying to avoid doing!
Oh! You got fooled.
I'm sad to say I do not have another one. It's all good boys from here. Suffering. My life is suffering. Alright, well, I guess I get another, what, 5 continues worth of attempts on Clouseau the average way? The normal, boring way? Is there a single Manly & Associates game that isn't just unbelievably cruel in its design? Like Wizard of Oz, you have to find all those tickets just to enter the last level.
King Arthur game. Feature big ol' spread of Nintendo Power. Is definitely something.
Did you have fun playing it though?
There's a boss in that the run back to the boss is like 10 minutes, and it took me 2 hours cheating to figure out the method to beat him because he's like 1 frame attacks. It's so fast.
But did you have fun?
Oh, I had a blast.
Oh my god, Smite, he's just like me.
Yeah. It's a really compelling storyline where King Arthur and his friends all got locked up in ice, so Merlin goes to the future where a guy named Arthur King and his friends are playing football.
Me. You're joking.
All 12 of Arthur King and his friends happen to be very similar to the Knights of Justice, so Merlin's like, you know, here you go, guys, and he gives them the suits, and they put up a brawl, and they rescue the real knights.
That cannot be... What you just said cannot be real.
That's what Merlin's all about. I mean, there's a whole TV series about it. Definitely a TV show. Merlin is a very shitty wizard. As far as wizards go, most all of them are real bad news. I don't think that you should respect a single wizard in almost any media, but Merlin, what an asshole. Sorry for cussing on your stream, Out the Blues.
I appreciate the apology.
What a jerk.
He's uniquely bad as far as wizards go, is that what you're saying?
He's especially just no good. He died like a dope, too.
How did he die?
He was harassing some lady and she locked him in a tree forever, basically. Something like that. Get the cliff notes on Merlin's dumbass.
Appreciate it. I mean, I didn't know the backstory, so I was going to be so in the weeds if you tried to explain the full story of what happened to him. Merlin seemed like such a cool guy, too. It's a real bummer. It's a real bummer to find all this out about him.
Anytime you think a wizard's useful or good, it's never. It's always an illusion.
I'm gonna get this extra hit point right here. Boom, easy. Could not be easier. I've once again forgotten that I have this spray canister, and I gotta tell you, now that I'm using it again, I'm remembering, oh yeah, they gave me a weapon for a reason. Kind of a shitty weapon, but it works. I mean, its real problem is just that you can't use it while you're swimming or jumping. Like, anytime you're in the air, you can't use it. So like 90% of the time it would be useful. You're not allowed to. This game looks fun to play. Alright. Challenge. You know, you're on. Go for it. I expect a full report on my desk by the end of the week.
Alright, look at that tree.
Just gonna slowly strut my way. I've got nowhere to be right now. You're not gonna make me hurry. 144 seconds? That's nothing.
The thing about Merlin is he sees the future, right? So he knew that harassing this lady would get him completely owned, and he still rolled with it because so dumb is he's such a piece of crap. He just can't resist the catcalling and just eternal harassment. He just gets locked under a tree forever.
Is this really working? Wait, for some reason, is he not moving as far right as he usually does? Usually he goes so far right that this would never work. Why is he not going as far right as he usually does? Is it because I've like locked him to the screen or something? Why is this working so easily?
I can't believe how easy this guy is.
Yeah, what a chump boss.
Hey!
Yeah, that's what happened to Clouseau. In the speedrun, you definitely wouldn't do that to fight him. You freeze him first and then just go ham, but usually when I fight him, he goes so far to the right that I never thought about using the spray canister when he's not frozen. So, I guess I kind of made that harder on myself. Sorry, timer.
Slow-mo's too big. Slow-mo's too big.
That's a normal-sized limo.
Some of the art in this game is pretty good. What happened to the crowd here? What the?
Oh, I remembered what I was going to ask. If all of the enemies are a character named Big Nose, if like that's the character that appears throughout Pink Panther, Big Nose, is that related to Big Nose the Caveman? Are those somehow born of the same thought? There are some Caveman episodes. You think maybe Codemasters just stole Big Nose from Pink Panther and made it their own thing? I would be willing to believe that Codemasters just like ripped off the Pink Panther. Box office total, $34,000. Now you might be laughing at that, saying that's not very much money for a movie to earn, but in 1990s dollars, that's like $6.4 billion. That's actually really good. That's Pink Goes to Hollywood.
Nice.
But what do you do for an encore? There's a part of me that thinks I should play through the Genesis version for an encore, but then I'd have to play the Genesis version, and I do not wish to do that. Am I taking requests? No, I'm sorry. I may have given the wrong impression by humoring that comment. No, I'm definitely not taking requests right now. Have you played Virtual Hide yet, Smite?
No.
I'm gonna convince all of my friends to play Virtual Hide. Here's the pitch, okay? You know how you've heard about how bad Virtual Hide is?
I haven't.
Well, a lot of people say, there's a lot of people talking these days, and they're saying, Virtual Hide, wow, what a stinker. I'd like to propose to you, they're wrong.
Well, it looks great.
So have I convinced you to
play
try out...
Spider-Man and X-Men, and I'll play this thing anytime.
You'll play Virtual Hide if I play whatever your Spider-Man thing is?
Yeah, you bet. We both must complete the game.
Well, you'll definitely be able to complete Virtual Hide. Is that going to be an unfair trade? Is it going to be very hard for me to beat X-Man and the Spider Factor or whatever it is?
No, you'll get it after a couple hundred. I mean, it's definitely a retry. I mean, what you just did, you know, learn the levels, and then you won't instantly die to nonsense.
Killer, hold on, I want in on this pact. Did you play Elden Ring and think, I wish this had a randomizer, that's Virtual Hide? That's true. Get me in the call. No, I'm definitely about to cut stream, but, Gilder, we can make a trade as well if you'd like to make a trade. Haven't I already played enough of your impositions? Haven't I played enough terrible Steam games in my life? Have I not earned a pass? But those weren't trades.
Here, try this. This is what you're in for in X-Men. Just going for a nice run.
That doesn't look like a good video. Are you... So this is a good video game?
No. It sucks a lot. It's by the same people who just made some of these other ones. This is an LJN game, right? Yes, LJN.
Oh, the game that you're linking me to, that's an LJN game?
LJN, Spider-Man X-Men.
Love LJN games. Come back when you're a little richer. This is fun. I would love to speedrun this game again if I had the time to hate myself over it. So when does the game start getting good? That's the funny part. It doesn't. I'm gonna wrap up here. Hey, Smite, thanks for talking Pink Panther with me all night.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate it.
it's a good series.
I gotta not push myself too hard because we got a lot of good stuff this week. I've got, let's see. I've got, tomorrow's the edutainment games, the, Captain Novolin, Rex Ronan, Experimental Surgeon, Packy and Marlin, Bronchi the Bronchiosaurus. I'm playing all those. And if I beat them in one sitting, which I think I should be able to beat them all, then I'll play Wally Bear and the No Gang, which is miserable.
Diabetes loves Captain Oak.
Yes, he does. I'm actually really excited to play it, just by virtue of Diabetes's... Oh, I just got it, because Captain Novolin's about managing type 1 diabetes, and his name's Diabetes.
That's right. He's got it.
I get it.
He likes his hero.
I get it now. I never put the two together. I'm sorry. The last horse has crossed the finish line.